Peace be upon you, everyone. I'm Khalid Tayyib, and this is Qur'anomics. Today's article is titled Abrogating the Sciences of the Quran into Hadith. Point. The jurists have adopted the disruption of free ijtihad thinking by creating a special religion that is limited to them or their own system that they deal with. Even if they differ between them, everyone is united against those who help reason and ijtihad. So they resemble the religion to some extent like the image of the Book of God. So it took the science of Hadith about 6 centuries to gather, form, expand, and crystallize, as one of the first obstacles was preventing the companions from transcribing Hadith and relying on the Book of God as it is known, and their head is Omar Al-Khattab, second Caliph. He was the obstacle. Nevertheless, the Hadith remained alive and spread, and they combined with invented lies and with other factors that contributed to their spread. The most important of which was Al-Shafi'i saying that the messenger is the author of the two revelations, and in this way they met their direct desired effect in excluding the people's opinion. As this interpretation became the key or power of agency, a distraction, and the statement of what they would call with jurists to enslave people and rule them in the name of God. With the gradual closing of the Islamic mind and its dominance under the name of Hadith, because whoever denied the Hadith was an infidel, a renegade, and an outcast. So the prophetic text, antiquities, news, narrations, and gossip stories in the Hadith became the main and the basis for explaining their intentions and policies and reflecting life, or rather separating according to the mood of the ruler and the political situation, and an aura of sanctification was placed on it for two reasons, which is to protect the narratives from the sway of criticism because it is a defensive system. It's a defensive system, and the center of safety is the past. The so called sciences of Hadith are similar to the sciences of the Book of God in terms of rank and giving them an equal value. Therefore, we find from their invention the science of the abrogating and abrogated Quran equals the science of the abrogating and abrogated Hadith. The science of revelation reasons of verses equals the sciences of the reasons for the statement of Hadith. The general and the specific in the Book of God equals the general and specific in the Hadith. Strange of the Quran equals strange of Hadith. Um, Interpretations of the Quran equals explanations Hadith. So the people became bound and governed by the system, and the final seal for imposing their opinion is the party consensus of the scholars under the obedience of the ruler, knowing that there are other opinions available, but exile, and we do not know who they are, how, and which council or time it happened. And it has become an authoritarian party, a sword in the hands of the ruler. And now, with the emergence of the internet platform and freedom of thought and opinion, the corrective movement and renewal began from every place and levels. And people gradually awakened from their slumber and embraced the current of reason, logic, and free thought. And the only weapon of the jurist is the threat and the generation of the guilt complex, but it is old and outdated. How long do you think that mental slavery will continue? We are here to let you know that this is the beginning, the end, beginning of the decline of the traditional Sunni Islamic religion that was formed and established by Imam Shafi'i. We provide you with the best of articles, logical, free thinking, and the basis of all it is straight from the Quran. I am Qadi Tayyib. This is Qur'anomics. Thank you for following. See you again.